points have somewhat been touched by Praful, but I'm gonna give it a data scientist kind of what problems I face as a data scientist here earlier. So first problem is like, what environment do I work on? Do I choose Python? Do I choose R? Do I choose PySpark? Because I know that some libraries are good and working better in R, some are better in PySpark, it's faster in PySpark, but I don't know if my production, when I send my code to production, will that be there or not? The lack of required libraries in those environments. I probably build a model in my development in my local machine, and then that works great. But when I give it to production, they're like, oh, this package doesn't exist. Your code fails. Then again, find another version for that. I work in Python 3.0. In production, there's an older version. Change your code again. All those kind of problems. The biggest problem is, since I'm working on my local machine, I'll have to work off a sample data set. And as Praful had earlier mentioned, this leads to overfitting. And then I'll have problems like, oh, this worked great when I ran it on the sample, but now when I'm running on a full data set, there's some problem with it. And the last and most frustrating part, if any of you data scientists here can relate to, is the long wait times. Like, I develop the model, I am ready with everything, and then I say, hey guys, I'm ready, let's push this to production. And then there's like a long wait time because of all the problems listed above. So what did we do at Jet? So to ease that, as Praful had mentioned, they had created this Jupyter Notebook kind of environment for us, where I have different environments. I have like PySpark, PySpark 3, different versions of Python, Spark. If I want, I can install R in this and get that working. What's the advantage of using Jupyter Notebooks? So first and foremost, the ease of data manipulation. It's not like you're not running in a terminal, you're running it in a notebook, so you can like edit snippets of code instead of like commenting out the earlier portions and running everything all over again. As Bilal had earlier mentioned in his talk, we have created pipelines which can seamlessly transfer data, terabytes of data from different nodes, like from Jet environment to Walmart environment and vice versa. Then again, I can like run multiple models at the same time, and like in one shell I'm running a GBM model, in the next shell I'm running a random forest model, so that's another thing I can compare outputs right there. And so the libraries, coming to libraries and packages, I can get any libraries and packages installed that I want, and the advantage of this is like all my team members who are working on different machine learning projects, if any one of us install the package, that's available for all of us since it's like a shared environment. The last thing, again, working on the full data set, that's like really a great thing for us, because now we'll not have the problem that like, oh, this worked great in development, now why is it failing in production? That said, let me show you one of the files that I have. Yeah. So, here, as you can see, this is my Jupyter Notebook. I have started a Spark session here where, like, as soon as I open this, it opens in, I have chosen PySpark 3 environment here, so it's already set, but I've done some configuration changes. Further, yeah, I can get like any packages installed. I've installed NumPy, Pandas, different classifier, PySpark, and then any function associated with it. And once I have this, I can like, this stays in the environment. I can like always use any of these packages going forward. I can also save my models so that I can score on them anytime I want. I just defined a path so that next time I just bring in my training data, my out of sample, and just score on it. I can create different functions, like these are Python functions that I can write. Then at the same time, using the distributed framework available for Spark, I can just run any SQL query that I want to manipulate my, create different features. Lastly, as I was telling earlier, that I can run multiple models at the same time and look at their output right here, run different iterations by changing parameters. This is one great thing about Jupyter, that you can just change, you can just copy the shell and then the cell and paste it underneath, just change something and run it again. You don't have to run the entire flow all like you used to do in compiler. And then finally, you can check the outputs right here. You can save this model, and then you can get it to run the next time you have it. So that said, I'll give it back to Praful, who will continue the presentation.